our very first word for today, and I want to really listen in this class, is exhibit. Exhibit. Now, the first thing you need to know about this word is that it is a verb, okay? Take note of the spelling of the word. Now, what does it mean? It simply means to make a problem, bad situation, or negative feeling worse, is like to aggravate it. Now, I can use it in a sentence by saying, if you do not tell the truth in court, you will only exacerbate the charges against you, like you would intensify the charges against you. I can equally say, yelling does nothing but exacerbates a heated conversation by increasing the hostility. This is true. If you do not take your medicine, your condition will exacerbate and you feel worse. Like your condition will get worse. Okay? I can say his headache started to exacerbate when his daughter played her loud music. Okay, these are different ways the word can be used in a sentence. More than likely, the stress at work would exacerbate her illness and make her moody. Now, the synonyms of the word includes aggravate, intensify, magnify, and adding fuel to the fire. Next on our list of words for today, we have reticent. 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 Now, let's find out the parts of speech that the word belongs to. It is an adjective. It is an adjective. Now, let's find out what the word means. It simply means tend not to talk about one's thoughts, feelings, or personal affairs when someone is so tight-lipped. Okay, we can use in a sentence by saying, even the reticent pupils participated enthusiastically, like the pupils that normally would be so quiet participated. Because she is so reticent, you can hardly ever know what she's thinking about. In regards to discussing his client's guilt, the lawyer must be reticent in his responses. How about this? He was nervous because the judge was reticent all through the discussion. The judge was quiet all through his discussion. Synonyms include reserved, tight-lipped, and of course we have uncommunicative. Next on our list of words for today, we have vex. 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 Now, vex is a verb, okay? And it simply means to annoy or worry someone, to make someone feel annoyed or worried. I'm sure you're familiar with this word. We can use in a sentence by saying, don't vex her when she is in a foul mode. I can equally say he gets irritated when people go out of their way to vex him, like to get him really angry, to anger him. If you attempt to vex the dog by pulling its tail, it is sure to bite you. They're saying if you tend to anger a dog, to irritate the dog, please accept my apology. I don't mean to vex you with my words. I didn't mean to get you angry with my words. I can equally say the sound of a fly buzzing near my ear is something that can vex me to no end. It can actually vex anybody. The synonyms of the word include irritate, anger, frustrate, and to ruffle someone's feathers. Next we have weary. 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 Now the first thing you need to know is that weary is an adjective. Now what does it mean? It simply describes a situation when one is feeling or showing caution about possible dangers or problems. I can use the word in a sentence by saying, he crossed his arms weary once more. Okay? I can equally say, children must be taught to be wary of strangers, to be watchful, to be alert, to be vigilant. Okay? To be on their guard when they are with strangers. The sailors watched the horizon anxiously, wary of the approaching storm. How about this? We stood motionless, watching the deer grazing below, wary that the slightest sound would make it run away. Now, the synonyms of the word includes watchful, alert, and then of course I have on one's guard. Next on our list of words for today, we have vociferous. 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 The first thing you need to know about the word is that it is an adjective. Take the pronunciation of the word, the part of speech that it belongs to, and of course the spelling. Now, what does it mean? It simply means making, given to, or characterized by vehement or loud outcry. In a sentence, I can say the protesters were vociferous as they screamed outside of the government building. I can equally say at the end of the vociferous argument, they were angrier than ever. How about this? They had been vociferous about their headache for a long time, but their mom ignored them. Now, the synonyms of the word includes outspoken, and of course, I have glamorous. Next on our list of words, which is actually the last word for today, is xenophobia. 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 Now, the first thing you need to know is that this word is a noun. Okay? Take note of the spelling of the word. Now, let's find out what it means. It means attitudes, prejudice, and behavior that rejects, excludes, and vilify people because they are perceived to be outsiders, strangers, or foreigners. Okay? And I can use in a sentence by saying, Shane's xenophobia prevents him from going to social events where there are people he does not know. I can equally say, the dog's xenophobia causes it to bark at everyone it does not know. How about this? It is a campaign against racism and xenophobia. Yes, now this is it for today. But before I go, I will leave you with this. Okay? Now, successful and unsuccessful people do not vary greatly in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. Okay? Knowing and believing in your own potential can be part of a journey to being successful. So if you start to believe in yourself and your potentials more, you can become more motivated to prove yourself. When you think you can't reach your potential, when you have that low feeling, you may not even try. Okay? So until I come your way next time, I want you to hold on to these words and be good.